podcast. I'm so thrilled and overwhelmed and honored to present to you Trayvon, Castleville's own. Thank you for being here.
I'm glad to be here, sir. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. No
On
problem.
Belial's podcast.
Yes. So I want to start with what is your age and nationality?
I am currently 23 years of age according to government prospects, and my nationality is of African American descent, Cherokee Indian, and Puerto Rican.
Nice, Puerto Rican. All right, all
Even
right.
though I don't know like Spanish.
Me neither. I'm Puerto Rican as well, poquito. Where were you born and raised?
I was born in the Bronx, Einstein Hospital, right across not across the street. Definitely down the street.
I was gonna say that's Calvary, man. That's where people die.
Listen. Einstein is right there. But anyway, born in the Bronx, raised in the Bronx, and I'm a natural born, raised Bronx kid. It's a Bronx tale. Trying to make it out the hood. You already know. This ain't the hood, but
Shit's close to it.
close enough.
You know.
5 minutes from Webster.
How was it growing up? Were you a smart kid, an athlete? What kind of temptations were around you living in the Bronx, even though we're not deep in the hood?
Weed. I used to run track in high school. Had awards and all that. College came. Still the same thing. Freshman year, they got rid of the shit when it came to track. So I started becoming a trapper a little bit. Only happened 3 weeks. Just trying to get that money real quick. But then when they got rid of track was my balance with school and basically like other parts of my life. It kept that balance where I was able to, like, I don't know how to say it exactly. Essentially, yeah, it just gave me balance. Like, I was able to focus on my schoolwork, and then I had to do track after school, and then I just come home, go to sleep, start the next day.
Nice ritual.
Exactly.
Nice, yeah.
And then as soon
Foundation.
as my school got rid of it, my college, that threw me off completely. And so what happened was I lost myself. I lost who I was. I lost what I wanted to do in life. That's when I started smoking weed, mainly for more of a coping mechanism, whereas I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. And that's when I started not getting out of bed, skipping class and all of that. And even my boys that I was cool with at school was trying to help me out of it, but I was still in that little depression area of my life. And then that's when I almost got kicked out of school, when I realized I needed to do something different. So that's when I started writing more often and shit like that. And then it got to a point where I met my boy, my producer, Melvy Hype, shout outs to my boy. And he got me started into the whole music thing, whereas he saw my lyrics and he was like, yo, you got some good shit. I heard his beats, I put my lyrics to his beats, and that's when shit started popping off. And now this is where I find myself.
Now, what age did you start rapping?
Rapping or writing?
Writing. Or whichever came first.
Writing came, I would say, when I was about 15.
15.
And I literally wrote until I was about 18, 19, and that's when I met this kid. And then that's when we started. And then I actually just started putting out my shit just last year,
Okay.
2016.
Now,
My fault.
no problem. What are some of the exercises and thought processes you practice to become as versatile as you become?
I use a lot of real life experiences. Like, my dad and I don't get along, I put that shit into my tracks. Like, not even my dad, it could be my entire family. Like, in one of my songs, it's me and my aunt that's not getting along and she's getting on my pop's nerves. I think that was in, Does This Need a Name? Don't ask about the names of the tracks, I just think of it off rip. So, if the name just so happens to be like, what the fuck does this mean? Don't think of it too literal.
Gotcha. Now, who are some of your inspirations? They don't have to be just musically, they don't have to be just rappers.
Inspirations. I used to be a big metalhead.
Nice.
I think everyone has gone through that whole wear black, listen to hardcore metal. But when it comes to that, System of a Down, Metallica. When it comes to rapping, J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, B.I.G., Tupac. I could just name God knows how many. But What I usually do when it comes to inspirations is I listen to what I like. If it just so happens that the beat is fire, I just start writing to it, and then I ask my boy to, try and make something around this. And that's where I've been doing, whereas I can show my versatility when it comes to my rapping. I do want to branch off into other genres, whereas it could be like pop or something like that, or what this nigga Yachty's doing. He's doing techno beats and rapping on that. That shit's big, apparently.
Yeah, it's worldwide.
Exactly.
Globally. EDM.
Exactly.
Flow Rider, I think he kept his career.
Flow Rider, Pitbull,
Yeah,
all
definitely.
that.
You know.
So I want to try and do something like that. Not essentially like them, but I want to put my own like twist and style into it.
You want to be
whereas-
universal.
Exactly. But at the same time, ignorance makes money.
Yes.
So that can only get you but so far. Whereas if you want to sound intelligent, but then try and stay in the rap game, because people are eventually going to be asking, yo, what does this mean? What does that mean? This and that. So that's where you gotta work your words into a way that it sounds good, but it can still reach out to the people, in my eyes.